Right, 19. And it says, go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon me the sackcloth of my prayer. I will cry unto the everlasting in my days. Be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto the Lord, and he shall deliver you from the power of the hands of the enemy. Right? Like I said, the so-called white man is our enemy. Right? For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you, and joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting our Savior, right? Because we're going to receive spiritual power. That's that mercy. We're going to receive spiritual power, right? And we're going to rule this world. We're going to rule the universe, right? So I send you out with mourning and with weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of everlasting, right? Because they're going to see us being beamed up in those chariots, right? They're going to see us being beamed up in those chariots. So they're going to see the glory of his salvation, right? And we're going to have, we're going to inherit the earth. And we're going to enslave those who enslave us. We're going to possess them. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High, right? Because it's the Most High who got us in this condition, right? The Most High brought us to slavery, right? The Most High brought us to slavery in this condition, right? My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High, for the enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate one, you see that? So shortly we shall see his destruction. So as you can see, that's one of the things that took out the Apocrypha, because the Israelites, they went into slavery, but the Lord said that surely you're going to see your enemy's destruction, which is the white man. They're going to be destroyed, right? They're going to go into slavery, right? What's up, man? You good? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
South.
You're Benjamin. You're Israelite. Huh? You're Israelite. Come, man, come. Find out a little story.
Come.
According to the Bible, the slaves that were brought to the Caribbean, they were not from Africa. No, they were the Jews, but the Israelites. Right? Yeah, man, you've been taught many lies and deception, man. But now we're living at the end time, and it's a great awakening that's coming on. Look, you can go on YouTube here, and you can look for this channel here, this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, or that one, that's me. And you're going to find out the truth of who really be as Israelite. But let me read this little piece here. You can understand everything in English, right?
Yeah.
In the year, this was in West Africa, right? In the year 65 BC before Christ, the Roman army and the general Pompey captured Jerusalem, right? Because the Romans are the white people, they captured Jerusalem. In the year 17 AD, after the death of Christ, so you know the Romans, the white people crucified Christ, because when he was in Jerusalem, the white people had Jerusalem captured, right? Against the Jews, so he was there back then, right? Captured Jerusalem. General Pompey and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. After the death of Christ, the white people said, fuck it, let's start killing all these Jews. And that's why the Lord said, flee, beware of the desolation that coming, and when you come, flee unto the mountains. That's in the book of Matthew. So it says here, so the white people decided after the death of Christ, the white people decided, like, let's just kill all these Jews. So then we have to flee, we run to West Africa. It says, end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governor of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residents of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. You see? So all the slaves that were brought to the Caribbean, they were not Africans. The Africans enslaved, the Africans catch us and sold us to the white man. The Muslims built the boat and brought us to America. Then they stole our nationality and they taught you that you can pursue and they colonize you and they taught you copy mentally. Back then, they used to speak Hebrew.
Yeah, I know that. That I know.
And it's prophesied in the Bible, no? Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other, from Africa to America. Okay? And there thou shalt serve all the God which neither thou nor my father have known, even wood and stone. Right? What's in Venezuela? A statue of a white Jesus that's made up out of stone. You understand? There thou shalt serve all the God which neither thou nor my father have known, even wood and stone. Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. The Lord said he will bring us again to the ships. By the way thereof expect unto thee thou shalt see no more again. And there thou shalt be sold unto your enemy for bondman and no man shall buy it. It says, and the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. Egypt and Israel, they're still together, right? There was never, there's no history of the Israelites ever going to Egypt on ships because it's full of future you can walk it, and there's no such a record, right? It's talking about that Egypt, it's talking about America. What's on the dollar bill? A pyramid. It represents bondage. Okay? Or who made the pyramid in Egypt? Israelites. So we went to Egypt again. When you go to Revelation 11 and 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. Right? And it says, and their dead body, how they're dead. It's talking about America and the Caribbean, and Latin America. Okay? It says, and the dead body, they're dead, how you mean physically dead? They don't know who they are as people. You're thinking that you're a person, like Israel called Benjamin. Okay? It says, and their dead body shall lie in the streets of that great city, which is America and the Caribbean, right? Which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. This time, the slavery we went to, the Egypt that we went to slavery, is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. Why Sodom? Because in America they allow two homosexuals to marry. And what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? The Lord burned the fire. Okay? And allow two lesbians to marry. Okay, that's against the law. The law, right? It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So what's another pyramid? So what happened to America? We went with ships. Okay? By the way thereof expect unto thee, thou shalt see no more again. When we went to West Africa, after the white man tried to kill us in Jerusalem, we run West Africa. And then we did not get to see Jerusalem again. So after that we went to the station to the north. And there thou shalt see no more again. And there thou shalt be sold unto your enemies. Who sold us to the Americas? The white people, right? And Africa, right? And the Muslims, the Arabs. That's what, but the white man, the one who brought us to the Americas. Right? So and there thou shalt be sold unto your enemies. So when we reach America, what happened? When they got to sold. When they got to put some auction blocks, they sold us. Okay? And then they stole their identity. Then they stole our land. That's why some people in the land of Israel, they're imposters, they're not like Jews. They're imposters, they're Khazars, they're Edomites. There are a group of Europeans that migrated. They stole our land. Now they call themselves Jewish. They wish to be Jews. Like I was saying.
You don't like business?
Come on now. What kind of dumb question is that? No. In Israel, in this thing, you're allowed to have as much women as you want. You can have 1,000 women if you want. But saying adultery is, if I have 1,000, you have 500. Now if I take one of your women, that's adultery. You can have all the women you want, but I'm not allowed to take none of your women. Okay? And then thou shalt be sold unto your enemy, and for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. Which means Martin Luther King is not going to save us, Martin Luther is not going to save us. The only one who's going to save us is Yahushua. You understand? So we are the Lord for child Israel. You're not our person, you're from the West Indian. No, Benjamin. West Indian, all the Caribbean. Actually, Benjamin said, when the slaves were brought to, when Benjamin was taken captive, they put him by the Caribbean. When Judah was taken captive, they brought him to America. Okay? And they brought Benjamin also to Suriname. You understand? So that's what we have to bring up, man, to wake you up to who you really are, man. Come back at this illusion. It says here, right? Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Remember slavery. Remember all this kind of happened to us. Story about those things, right? Remember the days of old. Consider the many years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elder, and they will tell thee. Right? So I'm your elder, I'm telling you, you know. Ask the father, you have to pray to the father, the son name, and the father's name and the son's name. The real name in the Hebrew. Right? When the Most High divided the nation their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds to the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So we are God's chosen people. We are God's chosen. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. You know Jacob is the chosen line, understand? You ever heard the story about Jacob and Esau?
Yes.
Jacob is the white man, Esau is the white man with Jacob. You understand? Esau is ruling for a period of time. This is his rulership, he get blessed with the sword. When time from Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob and Esau was born. That is true. Me and he were born. Me and the white man was born. Isaac was getting old, he was blind, he couldn't see, so it's time to prepare, he was about to die, right? So he called Esau, he liked more Esau, so he wanted to bless Esau with a blessing. But the Lord don't spoke to Sarah, to Rebekah, when she was pregnant in the womb. To Rebekah, when she was pregnant in the womb, when she was pregnant in the womb, she went to inquire of the Lord, she went to inquire of the angel, the Lord, and the Lord said, you have two nations in the womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from the vows. The white people, black people and white people, they never like each other. That's why the white man always got us in prison. They always got us in no condition, they got us in poverty, they got us in the ghetto, they always killing us and shooting us. You understand? So that's that curse, you know, that's what the Lord said. Two manner of people shall be in the womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from the vows. And the elder shall serve the younger. So when the first one that came up was the white man, and then we came up and we grabbed his feet, and then we came up after. That means that we're going to symbolize that the white man's going to rule for a certain period of time. This is blessing. Then after we're going to take him down. When the Lord come back, we're going to get spiritual power, and then we're going to take him down. You know, sometimes we can't take him down because we got no power. He got a gun. But the Lord's going to come and give us spiritual power, then we're going to take him down, because we live in at the end time. And every time at the end time, the Lord always sends his prophets to wake up his people, the elect. So what happened now? Now, when they come to the time for the blessing, Jacob is Isaac loved more Esau. So he tells my son, go hunt me a goat, a vintage, you know, like a lamb, like a goat, and bring it for me and prepare me a soup like I like it. And then he went and hunted, and then Rebekah told Isaac, look, he's supposed to get a blessing. The father told me, you're supposed to get a blessing. So listen to me, and go do what I say, and I'm going to tell you what to do. So Jacob went to his father, you know, and he got the blessing, you know. He basically tricked him to get a blessing. When he got a blessing, it wasn't really a trick because it was meant already for the father. So we got a blessing. So now when Esau come back, Esau was crying and weeping about why you bless him and not me, father. Then he said, I blessed his brother. I didn't know that he was a brother, you understand? So I just paraphrased, right? So he got upset. And now he got mad, and said, the father blessed me, even we, father, he started crying, and the Lord said, okay, I only got one more blessing for you. You shall have all the dews of heaven, and all the fatness of the earth, but by thy sword shalt thou live. Right? So the Lord, Isaac, blessed him with the sword. And what is his more than the sword? The gun. Okay? So that's why the white man walks around with a gun. Now what he did, how did he get America? He stole it from the 10th tribe of Israel, the Native American Indians. He stole it by what? The sword. How did he get the Caribbean? He stole it by the sword. How did he get the Dominican Republic? He stole it by the sword. How did he get Netherlands, Europe? He stole it by the sword. How did he get Russia? He stole it by the sword. How did he get Australia? He stole it by the sword. That's why in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. We are the judges thereof. Okay? So that's his blessing. This is his blessing now. But his blessing now, he's being revealed now by the prophets. So we all over the world teaching his gospel. And that's the truth, that the white man is the devil according to the Bible, and that his rulership is about to end.